The Bhagavad Gita is one of the most profound philosophical texts ever written. Embedded within the ancient Indian epic Mahabharata, the Gita presents a dialogue that transcends religion, culture, and time. It is not merely a spiritual scripture but a guide to understanding life, duty, consciousness, and the human mind. For centuries, thinkers, philosophers, leaders, and seekers have turned to the Bhagavad Gita for answers to life's deepest questions. Its teachings continue to resonate because they address universal human struggles, confusion, fear, responsibility, purpose, and the search for peace. The context: a battlefield of life. The philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita unfolds on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Prince Arjuna, a great warrior, finds himself emotionally shattered before a massive war. Facing his own teachers, relatives, and friends as enemies, he is overwhelmed by moral doubt and refuses to fight. At this crucial moment, his charioteer, Lord Krishna, reveals divine wisdom. Their conversation becomes the Bhagavad Gita, a spiritual discourse explaining how humans should live, act, and understand reality. Symbolically, the battlefield represents life itself, where every individual must confront difficult choices and ethical dilemmas. Dharma: understanding one's true duty. One of the central teachings of the Bhagavad Gita is dharma, often translated as duty or righteousness. However, dharma goes beyond obligation. It refers to living according to one's true nature and responsibility. Krishna teaches Arjuna that abandoning duty due to fear or emotional attachment leads to inner conflict. Instead, fulfillment comes from performing one's role with sincerity and awareness. In modern terms, dharma encourages individuals to act according to their values, accept responsibilities rather than avoid them, contribute meaningfully to society. The Gita emphasizes that purpose is not discovered through escape but through conscious participation in life. Karma Yoga: the philosophy of selfless action. Perhaps the most widely known teaching of the Bhagavad Gita is Karma Yoga, the path of action without attachment to results. Krishna advises Arjuna, humans have control over their actions, but not over the outcomes. This philosophy challenges the common tendency to measure success purely by results. Anxiety and frustration arise when people become overly attached to rewards, recognition, or success. Karma Yoga teaches, focus on effort rather than outcome. Perform work with dedication. Maintain emotional balance in success and failure. This principle transforms everyday work into a spiritual practice. Whether one is a student, professional, artist, or parent, sincere action itself becomes meaningful. Mastery of the mind. The Bhagavad Gita places significant importance on mental discipline. According to Krishna, the mind can either uplift or destroy a person. An uncontrolled mind leads to desire, anger, confusion, and suffering. A disciplined mind leads to clarity and peace. The Gita recommends practices such as meditation and self-reflection, moderation in lifestyle, emotional awareness, detachment from excessive desires. These teachings align closely with modern psychological insights, highlighting the importance of mental balance for well-being. The nature of the self, Atman, a profound philosophical idea presented in the Bhagavad Gita is the distinction between the physical body and the eternal self, or Atman. Krishna explains that the true self is immortal, it neither dies nor is born. Physical existence changes, but consciousness continues. This understanding helps reduce fear, especially fear of loss and death. By realizing the eternal nature of the self, individuals gain a broader perspective on life's challenges. The teaching encourages people to see beyond temporary identities and connect with a deeper sense of existence. Bhakti Yoga: the path of devotion. In addition to action and knowledge, the Bhagavad Gita introduces Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion. Devotion in the Gita is not limited to rituals, it represents surrender, trust, and love toward the divine or a higher truth. Through devotion, individuals move beyond ego and develop humility and compassion. Bhakti provides emotional balance, helping individuals remain steady during uncertainty and hardship. Balance between action and spirituality. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Bhagavad Gita is its balanced philosophy. It does not advocate abandoning worldly responsibilities. Instead, it teaches how to remain spiritually grounded while actively participating in life. The Gita integrates three major paths: Karma Yoga, selfless action; Jnana Yoga, knowledge and wisdom; Bhakti Yoga, devotion and faith. Together, these paths offer a holistic approach to personal growth. Relevance in the modern world. Despite being composed thousands of years ago, the Bhagavad Gita addresses challenges that remain deeply relevant today: workplace stress and competition, ethical decision-making, emotional instability, the search for purpose and fulfillment. In a fast-paced modern society, the Gita's teachings encourage mindfulness, responsibility, and inner stability. Its message is clear. Peace does not come from escaping life but from understanding how to live wisely within it. The philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita ultimately teaches that life itself is a journey of self-discovery. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth when approached with clarity, discipline, and devotion. Its timeless wisdom can be summarized in 3 essential principles. Perform your duty sincerely. Maintain balance of mind. Realize your higher self. The Bhagavad Gita remains not only a sacred text but a practical manual for living a meaningful and conscious life, guiding humanity across generations toward wisdom, courage, and inner peace.